we live? Hello.
Wrong way.
Hello. Welcome to the Nightly News, United States of the Americans. Today, we have an important PSA announcement from the Redundancy Department of Redundancy. Hold on. Oh, this just in. The Redundancy Department of Redundancy does not exist and was put in my script for comedic purposes. Tonight, we're talking about a disease that makes me want to smack the table with my hand. It's called Toxoplasma Gondii. It involves cats and rats, but not bats, and you probably can't find it on mats. Today, we're going live with Chipson in the field. Chip?
Since Toxoplasma Gondii can also reside in uncooked meat, make sure to only eat cooked meat. Also try not to get too close to your cat's feces, or maybe even keep them as indoor cats to keep them from contracting it at all. Toxoplasmosis is more commonly recorded in elderly, considering it targets weaker immune systems, but can also be found in the young if you have a weak immune system as well. Toxoplasmosis is common in Europe, Africa, South America, and Asia, but is also found commonly in France, as they are prevalent for undercooked meat.
Thank you, Chipson, for that amazing speech. Tonight, we are also going live with a guest narrator, where he will tell us all about this Toxoplasma Gondii. Now, this presentation is very, very real, extremely graphic. If you are lighthearted, you may want to look away now. We will begin airing.
Toxoplasma Gondii is seen to reproduce very well in cats. The parasite grows into an oocyst and is passed into the cat's feces. There it travels to other warm-blooded animals and eventually ends up in another cat. There the parasite reproduces in the epithelial cells and the cat grows an oocyst that bursts and goes into the cat's feces. There the owner goes, picks it up, and it is now infected by Toxoplasma.
You think if you squished a person real small, I could fit him in only one shoe?
We're live.
Yes, we'll now be taking calls from our viewers.
Ring, 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 ring.
That was fast, I didn't give out the phone number. Hello, caller, you're live on the air.
Hey, during your documentary, you forgot to say some things, such as life cycle. Toxoplasma Gondii may enter the intestinal epithelial cells to undergo asexual reproduction, forming multiple merozoites. These then enter new cells to form gametophytes. That turns into cysts, which burst in the intestinal cell and pass into the cat's feces. Also, to mention where in the body, they're located in the epithelial cells, which line the insides of lungs, the gastrointestinal tract, and the reproductive and urinary tracts. The most known medication is pyrimethamine, typically used to treat malaria, and sulfadiazine, which is an antibody used with pyrimethamine to treat toxoplasmosis. Some of the symptoms include a fever, swollen lymph nodes, especially in the neck, a headache, muscle aches and pains, a sore throat, and some of the worst symptoms include brain inflammation, a lung infection, and an eye infection. These are the negative effects of the parasite, but the effects also include more spontaneous and impulsive behavior, being more prone to mental illness, including schizophrenia, and in some cases, death.
Wow. I'm going to hang up now. What an interesting call. And what a great conclusion after that thrilling puppet show. Now for the news after the news. Coming back after this commercial break. And then the waiter's like, well, I want $2 million. The guy's like, hey, don't got kind of money around here, partner. And then the waiter's like, well, then I just have to eat the soup. And then the waiter said, eat the Toxoplasma Gondii soup. And I said, no, that's the brain parasite. I learned about it on the news. And then they say, give up. And now we'll be taking some calls from our
Ring, ring,
wow,
ring, ring.
That was fast. Hello, caller. You're live on the air.
Hey, during your